Hello and welcome to One Word Show, the most Christian, almost tripped and broke everything show in the world. I'm not your host, Jacob.
No.
That feels really odd to say.
Did that hurt a little bit?
I'm your host, Jacob. I'm not your host today. So with me is Jason. You may have seen Jason before on our previous episode where you were our guest.
Yes.
And officially, you're the new host of this show.
Are you shocked?
I am.
Jinx.
Well,
Oh, so that's where I take over because
No.
I'm the host.
No, never.
No, just kidding.
no, I'll never let it go.
Just let
No.
it go, man, and shake it off.
Now you have to be all big about it's because I'm better than you.
It's the hair
Yeah.
and the beard. The beard is what actually landed the job.
Yeah.
It does all the talking for me.
For certain. So where are my words, man?
I have your words randomly selected, and I could not be happier with my first set of words to give you.
No.
Our choices could not be more opposite from each other, in my opinion, but we'll find out as we go along. Our words are church and behead. Yes, I'm as excited as you are right now, because either way you go, this is going to be a fun conversation.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna go for the interesting one.
Church?
Yup. Let's do it. This is gonna be the controversial episode.
Of course. Now, I guess before we really get into church, because like you said, that could be very controversial, why didn't you choose behead? Have you ever been beheaded before and just didn't like it? Or
Twice.
Twice, okay.
Yeah, I tried it the first time and I wasn't sure if I liked it. So, I gave it a second shot and I'm just like, nah, not for me.
And that's why I'm the new host on the show.
Because
I've never beheaded myself yet, so...
Okay,
It
because
worked
I
out
thought
really
you were
well.
saying it was because you like to be beheaded.
Oh, no. Well, yeah. I think I'd like it, but I haven't quite gotten there yet.
Yeah.
So,
All
all
right.
right. So, church. Obviously, with behead, put that to the side. It may come back. You never know. Church. What is it? Why did you choose church? What is it
Well-
about this topic besides controversiality? That's a word. Check it out.
I think I should, I don't typically talk religion.
Me neither.
It can be a touchy subject for people, but I'll first summarize my stance on religion in 2 sentences, okay? I don't believe in anything. I'm strictly atheist, but believe whatever you like. I don't care. I'm super welcome to everyone else's religion. Like, if you want to believe in a volcano thing with, what is Scientology? A volcano and
Scientology, that's a good question. I still don't know what it is. I don't think Tom Cruise knows what it is.
No.
He's invented it or something.
If you want to believe in that, go ahead. If you want to believe there's a giant sky daddy up there watching over you,
Is that different than a giant sugar daddy watching over you, or?
well, you're sitting here now and you're not in the penthouse suite of a skyscraper, so yes.
Okay, perfect.
Or, if you want to believe that after you die, you're going to come back as a flea, go ahead. I'm not going to berate you for it, and I can get why people believe in the things they do. I just choose not to. So, I preface that, though, with I've gone to a lot of church.
A lot of church.
Yeah.
A lot of different types of church, or just
Not many types, just many years.
was it a forced thing, or
Yeah.
you kind of went to check it out and figure it out for yourself? Or is it one of those things where you're a kid, you have no
Yup,
choice because
there
mom
we
and dad
go.
said, guess what? You have 2 choices. You can go happy or you can go sad, but you're going.
Exactly. And, I used to have plots to try and get out of going.
Yeah? What was your favorite one?
Just sleeping in and, laying in bed and pretending I'm in the deepest sleep possible, and no matter how they try and wake me up, and by the time they have to leave so they're not late for church, I'm still lying in bed.
All right. You must have had nicer parents than mine, because I want to talk about that for just a second. I had similar, raised very religious, went to church a lot, tried to figure out ways to skip it a lot. Well, here's the thing, the whole sleeping in thing. If I tried what you were doing, mom comes in, she wakes us up, boys, it's time to go to church. Okay, mom, door closes, you're back over, you're asleep.
Yes.
If you did that more than twice, she came back with a squirt bottle in the bed. So what I got really good at, instead of sleeping in, was sensing her hand to touch the doorknob that second time. And as soon as it would touch, out of bed. I probably got dressed faster for church than anybody else in the house. It took me the longest to get ready, but I got ready the fastest.
See, the worst part was you could never use the excuse of I'm too sick to go to church, because it's like, well, then you need to go to church.
Yeah, so you can pray to get healed. Oh. See, now that's the part of church that I really have the issue with. I don't really believe in instant miracles. I believe in instant adrenaline being pumped through your body while you dance there on stage and feel good about yourself, but I don't believe in instant miracles.
Well, the church that I went to for many years was a Southern Baptist church.
Oh, the best of the churches to go to. Those are.
And the way I describe it to people who didn't understand what that meant, it's a whole bunch of old white people waiting to die. So it wasn't even a fun church.
Sure.
It was.
So it's like most of Congress, or no? Oh, am I using my outside voice? I really should not say that out loud.
I think my favorite move
Sorry,
was,
Mr. Congressman.
the I'm deep in prayer.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
There's a problem with that one as far as I know.
What's that problem?
Well, at least once. It's usually a problem once, and then you're so embarrassed that you never do it again. I was 17 years old, South Carolina, visiting family. My uncle is one of the important people up on the stand, so we have to sit on the second row. Nobody ever sits on the first row at church. You don't do that. Well, you know who those people are. Anyway, so we're all there on the second row, and I've got your move going on. Whoa,
no.
Whoa. Ah!
See,
okay.
That's what happens when you talk about religion.
I was praying too hard, and I filled with the spirit, almost shoved the whole desk over. So I got my hand like this, and I'm doing the whole sleeping thing, and that's not working. So I have my hands like this on the sides of my face, and I am out cold. Hand slip. I'm okay. Looking around, they're all like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here with this guy." So church is dangerous for me. I think that's the real reason I don't go. It's painful, but
You got physically
you're an
injured.
atheist, and I'm just scared of getting hurt again.
You got struck down.
I got struck down for not raising people up.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of an issue.
I got kicked out of that church.
Yeah, for sleeping?
No.
Or for being a ginger?
No.
I'm soul sucking, it's a problem nowadays.
I do hear that, yes. No, my big issue was I got into an argument with one of the heads of the church.
Okay.
Because it was one of those church where they like to have a whole bunch of, around the holidays, normal sermons. But then, once the normal people, streamed out of the churches in the not popular months, and it was just the hardcore people, they'd go very political.
Okay.
And they did a pretty bad sermon about homosexual people.
Okay.
That was, let's just say, intense, and I did not like that.
That's fair.
I argued with the pastor about that, and I was not allowed to come back.
Yeah, they don't.
Which,
they don't
what? My mom went there for
opposing
2 more
opinions.
years, so I got out of 2 years of going to church.
There you go. Well, if you're not invited to go back, it makes it a little bit easier not to have to go, for sure. No, I absolutely agree with that. Church. That's...
Take me to church.
Take me to, yeah. I think that's a different, I like that church, actually. That's a different church altogether. And that's a different episode, I think, as well.
I think so.
Sounds like a great time to wrap up then. Thanks for coming in and introducing me as Grand Poobah of the show.
Mm-hmm. See, look at this.
that.
He already knows when to end it. He's a pro.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was running out of things to say that were appropriate. So I figured this is a good time. Good time as any.
All right. Well,
Since
how do you
I
feel
don't
about,
know. Oh, go ahead.
How do you feel about your first episode?
I feel pretty good. Kind of like Preparation H. Feels good on the whole. But, I'll let you go ahead and wrap it up on that note since I don't have all the right words memorized
Hang
yet.
on, you're leaving me with that?
Well, yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. That'll give them something to want for next time.
All right, well, if you like this episode and you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And if you're listening to the audio version of this show, which you totally can do, you can find more episodes at the... I'd like to do a pun, but really nothing works with church, does it? Pray to www.onewordshow.com.
And if you didn't like the show, keep it to yourself.
Sounds about
Works
right.
for me.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. We'll see you guys. You'll see them next time.
I will see you next time. And until then, love, peace, and bacon grease.
Yum.